Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
From the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Strip that ball.
Here's Henry, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
There you go, right here. Ready? Run. 3 buzz. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Screen.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Come on with it, man.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
A confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. So a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase him.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Silver. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Right now.
Simmons. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back. It's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I'm going to run you over.
Tannehill to Henry. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
I smell fear in that
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Man out. Triple up. 58.
To Tannehill.
Hey, watch the slip.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he will have the Titans first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch tight ends right.
This right to Henry. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Watch the slant. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Come on. 58 to Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and goal. Tannehill. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
58.
A shotgun stand for Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
Here we go. 20. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 58.
Back to the ground now. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to lose a short game.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real. After having worked on it all week in practice, they drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he will score. Touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads it right down the field in the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise.
You ain't going to burn me.
Never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now we get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go out and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Silver.
That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Off the play fake. Silver. Now he's forced out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Good job.
They gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hey. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Going left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's the way to get
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Push him back. Push him back. And 58 is a Mike. Go 58.
Run the option on 2nd down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Back to you. 58 to Mike. 58. 58 to Mike. Check.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They snap it to Tannehill. And he comes back with one complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. So he just tossed it away, but that brings up fourth. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
53, Mike 53. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Block.
Deep.
On first down, Tannehill.
You ain't doing nothing.
And he's got his man inside, complete. Well, they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards.
I don't care what you is. They can't get none of this.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for that.
First down carry for him. He'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
On the 50, it's Tannehill. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's third down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Titans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
58 for Mike.
Play on third down.
Get him.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, that's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain of 34. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. The receivers love it even more. Bonus to them quickly. They'll put some moves on in the secondary.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Let's get it.
And we'll remind you, coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores for the games going on here around the NFL. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's
That's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
We won it. Come to my work.
From the gun, Silver. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Operating from the gun, Silver. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Back to the air on second down. Silver. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
To throw on third down, Silver. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, it didn't being chased out left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Second and 2.
Check 53, Mike. Come on, D. Hey. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike. Deep. 53. Okay, double up. 53.
From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Say nothing.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Right here.
To throw his Tannehill. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield.
Here I come. Here I come.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Check. Run. Watch one.
Now Tannehill. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Mike, 53. Yeah, let's get that.
Tannehill throwing again. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole.
All day, man, all day.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Touchdown, Indianapolis! Marlon Mack in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final shot here before the break, Tannehill. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Malik Hooker. He will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they can try to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. And we got to get
back to throw. Silver. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're trying to ensure in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job of taking that penalty.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start with a give to Henry. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 38, Tannehill.
Here we go.
This is Derrick Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football.
Let's go.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Me and you all day. All day.
They'll run on for Henry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
This throw complete to Washington, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good old steam going.
Henry with a run on first down, but he's not going anywhere as they'll get to him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. This one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of completion, and they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free. Couldn't take it away. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. It's Henry, and not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Mike, 58, right there.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Don't throw this way.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
That's 20.
58 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go.
58, boys.
They'll try to run with this. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Second down to Cooper by the QB. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Tannehill to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Silver. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
29 is Mike. Mike 29.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
29 is Mike. Mike 29.
On 1st down, Silver. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Silver. He completes this one to Mack. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. Hey, 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 hey.
Going on 3rd and long. Silver. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock. This would be ideal, as they certainly wouldn't mind some breathing room. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Have the 60. Have the 60.
Let's go, deep.
Check that. Street.
They'll run it. It's Mack.
Check hot route. Hot.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come up with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll run for it. This is Mack.
Do what you do.
Let's go.
That's the way to make it. Let's go. Let's go.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Throwing on 1st down. Silver. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. 30, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Okay. Nice.
And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well. And they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal themselves.
Oh, he pulled it right. It's no good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the men. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
They can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
People got the popcorn, got the remote.
That's the story.
Let's give them a show.
They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They're suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
29 not his mic.
Throwing after the interception. Silver. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception, and we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for the Titans, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with a win. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.